Hi guys, this is AC Gamer back with a new video on Counter Side. So in today's video, we're going to be talking a little bit about Sigma. Because I've seen a lot of discussion about Sigma being not a very useful character, and I want to explain why you guys feel like that, and what you need to do to make Sigma a very good character or useful character to have. Because I've seen a lot of people say Sigma is another character that they shouldn't have summoned for. It's another must-have summon character, but that didn't really deliver. That's because you guys haven't got the appropriate gear for her. Yes, you all know it's cooldown reduction, but you don't have the best cooldown reduction gear on her, so therefore she's not performing that well. Just like how people were saying with the old administration banner they shouldn't have summoned. There's a lot of good characters in the old administration banner that you still technically use. I still use Rifleman. I use them in my defense team in PvP, the strategy battle, and I still get wins a couple of times. I use him as my main team as well when I want to go ahead and fight people. I can show you right now actually. Yeah, I'll do that later on. Actually, this is all about Sigma. So Sigma is another character that people are saying shouldn't be a must-have character because she doesn't deliver. So let's go ahead and take a look at Sigma as a character. So we'll go over to management. So I got lucky. If you guys haven't seen my summoning video, go check it out. I did summon 2 Sigmas in one multi. Well, I did multiple multis before that, but yeah, Sigma, there we go. So she is a very cool character. Now, like I said, a lot of people know that you need to build her with cooldown reduction gear, so this is what they did. But if you take a look at this over here and you scroll down, the skill haste is only 30%. I'm sorry, that is not going to be enough. So with Sigma, although it's a character that is a must-have, you do require heavy investment on his gears. Right now I have cooldown reduction gear on her, so right now what I need to do to make her better is go over to here, and as you can see, I have cooldown reduction as the main one. But if I wanted to make this character a lot better, I have to go to gear tuning, go over to change options, find option list, and try and find some cooldown. Oh, I didn't have this. Oh, this is not the right gear, sorry, this is not the one I should be using actually. If you go over to this enhance over here, go over to this one. I think this one is the one with the cooldown. You can get skill haste. Yeah, you can. So skill haste over here, you want to make sure you get this with option 2. You don't need gold and binaries to actually do this for this tier 5 gear. So I can technically do this over and over again until I get myself some skill haste all the way to like 7.7%. And because of the other gear I'm using over here, this is not the best one for her, because like I said, you couldn't find skill haste with the change option, so meaning this is not the appropriate one for her. Then you go back, you need to change this gear. Let's see if I have any better gear. Oh, Godius set. Yeah, you can run the Godius set. You can run this one over here as long as there's skill haste over here. But because I was limited in the amount of cooldown reduction gear I have that I can put on her, it means that my Sigma isn't performing as best as she could. So a lot of people are probably in the same boat as me. They think just putting cooldown reduction like this is going to be enough for her to be shining in PvP or in PvE content. No, it's not. You need to make sure that skill haste increases, hopefully over like 50% if you can try and do that, and then she will be amazing. Because the team you want to run in PvP with Sigma is not how you're running it right now. With Sigma, you want to run her with Maria. So Maria is another tower character, so that's literally how you want to do PvP. So you get Sigma, you also get another tower character. Where is she at? Maria Antonov or something like that. Yeah, Antonov over here, and you use the same thing. So you build her up with cooldown reduction as well, but because I like cooldown reduction, I can't actually use her. But if let's say I have cooldown reduction, how would I do this in the PvP? You basically make Maria your leader. You hopefully have to get Sigma within like the first few seconds of the game starting, so that you can put Sigma at the back and gain some deployment costs. But you put Maria at the end, at the back near your base, and then you put Sigma if you have Sigma as well. But obviously you want to protect your character, so put in a striker characters in front to take the damage, and wait a couple of minutes, and then you wait until Maria drops her special or ultimate, sorry, and then a lot of armor ship, a lot of mech characters are summoned. We also have Sigma over here protecting you, giving you some support at the back line as well. Not only does she recover your deployment cost, she also gives you a roll advantage damage plus 60%, so therefore you're going to be dealing extra damage to certain units. So yeah, she as a character is a very good supporter. You're probably not using her correctly in PvE. You can also use her, put her at the backline to recover your deployment costs, especially if you want to use multiple awakened units. So you drop Sigma, and then you drop an awakened unit, and then you have to protect. Obviously, that awakened unit has to be tanky, so you could be dropping a Yuna, or you could be dropping Hildy in PvE, and that'll be fine, waiting for a few seconds. And if you have a good cooldown reduction gear on your Sigma, let's say 80%, she will be able to proc a special multiple times, giving you 1 deployment resources, as well as the ultimates as well, spawning in that daddy stuff, and then you'll be good. So yeah, essentially Sigma is a very good character. You just don't have the right gear for her. The gear investment for Sigma is going to be a lot. You're going to need to spend a lot of binaries to make sure the gear that you give her, all of it has skill haste, so you can maximize all of that stuff. Right now I will try and do that. I don't have a tier 6 gear to give her, but with this tier 5 gear, if I really wanted to focus on Sigma, I will go ahead and put skill haste on her, and everything will be fine. So yeah, that's essentially how you want to build Sigma. That's why I believe Sigma is still a very good character. Definitely a must-have. Right now, you might not see the use of Sigma because there's not a lot of PvE content that's relatively hard. But when we get Shadow Hall, we get all the other ones, guild stuff and all that stuff, you might see that Sigma is very good to have, especially with the deployment recovery, especially when multiple awakened characters come out in the future as well. This could be good. But the thing about this is, the sad truth about this is, if I am right about Awaken Now You've Been coming out next week, I've seen a lot of comments down in the comment section in my last video saying it isn't Awaken Now You've Been that's coming out, it's the old Now You've Been, the normal SSR Now You've Been. If it is the normal SSR Now You've Been, I do apologize for that video then, because I did say it's coming out, Awaken Now You've Been is coming out. I might be wrong. But if it is the Awaken Now You've Been that's coming out next week, then yeah, Sigma is pretty much going to be like pretty bad to use in PvP, especially because of the skill that Now You've Been can bring, killing all the tower units relatively quickly. But I'm not sure yet. Maybe it is the Awaken Now You've Been coming out, or maybe it's the normal Now You've Been coming out, because they haven't released a banner with the normal SSR Now You've Been when it officially came into the game. But yeah, we never know. Hopefully you guys like this video. Stay tuned for more content on Counter Side. Let's get to 10k subscribers. At 10k subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway, so definitely stay tuned for that.